D2DNY, Real World HVAC Simplified. And now, in this video, I'm going to be showing you how to replace your air filters. Right, so this is a residential type setup, even though we are in a commercial space, but this is a typical residential filter setup. You can clearly see your filters back here. It's behind the filter back return grill or return crate. All right. And then I'm going to show you where the filter is also in the actual AC unit. Because this is one setup where you have the filter behind the filter crate, like this setup right here. This is half of the time it will be like this. And the other half, it will be in the actual AC unit. So I'm going to show you how to access it in the AC unit. All right, but before we get into the video, I want you to go ahead and subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and smash the bell icon so when I upload videos like these, you get them right away. Okay, guys? So there's two latches that holds the filter crate in. See, I just unlatch this one. Pretty simple. All right, pretty simple. Here's the other one, it's still intact. Just gotta use your finger, flip it down. All right, flip it down, really easy. And then out comes the filter, like magic. Okay, so there is the hatch is opened. That's the filter space right there. And there's your filter. This one is pretty dirty. Now, the reason why you want to change your filter, I'm going to tell you that. I'm going to tell you why it is in a moment. All right, so stay tuned for that. I'll tell you why is it very important. It's health reasons. It's money reasons. You save money. So health benefits. And I guess you also save the environment. So stay tuned. I'm going to tell you those three reasons. Explain. But yeah, this one is pretty dirty. As you can see here. That's not dirty, but it's due for changing. All right. Yeah. Okay. Definitely, like I said, this is a residential unit, but it's installed in a commercial setup, a commercial space. Here's the filter size, and when you're installing the filter, you have to install it with the arrow just like this, pointing towards the AC unit. So the arrow points towards the AC unit, right, like so. See the arrow right there? That has to point in the direction of the airflow. The air is going into the AC unit, all the way in. Okay, so the air is going in. It's coming from the space and it's going up into the AC unit. So the arrow, and it says airflow right there. Some filters, it may differ. It may not say airflow, but it will point the arrow. The arrow will be pointing. All the filters, unless it's like a really, really cheap filter, it won't have that arrow on there. But majority of filters will have the arrow. The arrow points to the AC unit. All right, that's the airflow. So here we have the actual AC unit. You can see it. This looks familiar. This might be in your attic or your basement, or in a closet somewhere in your home, or maybe office or business. Okay. So if you have this setup right here, you'll open this notch right here, and then that notch right there in the bottom, and you slide them out like that, and you slide this one, slide it in like so, and that comes right out. That's your filter access, and the filter slides right in that slot. Okay, but like I said, In this setup, you can see I have the duct that goes around, and the filter is in the filter tray, or the filter back return grill. So in this case, I don't need to use this. I don't need to have two filters. This is for access if I didn't have the filter back return set up. But in this case, I have the filter back return set up. And you know, there's quite a few variations of this setup right here with the filter access, but most typically, this is how it's going to look. This is what you're going to see. Okay, like that. Or you're going to have the filter back. Now, here is a comparison of the used filter and clean filter. Now, this filter got some more usage in there, but it's good practice to change this before it gets really clogged. 3 reasons why you want to replace your filters. 1, health reasons. If the filter is where the air passes through from your living space or from the cooling or controlled ambient, and it goes back into the AC unit. Now, if this thing is dirty, what ends up happening is the dirt eventually gets sucked or pulled through from the other side. And that dirt in turn goes into the unit. It's dirt. There's water in the AC unit for condensation. Condensation makes mold. So dirt and water, that's mold. It's bad for your health, really bad. If you got allergies and stuff, you might want to get your filters changed more frequently. All right, so that's the health reason. The second thing is energy. With a clean filter, the AC will work more efficient. By more efficient, meaning that you're going to consume less energy to cool or heat your homes, right? With a clean filter, the system works most efficient. A dirty filter is less efficient, and you could actually damage your system. All right, I'm not going to get into that, the reason how that is possible, but trust me when I tell you, you can damage your system. All right, next thing is and obviously for the environment, if your filter is clean and your AC equipment is cooling your homes or heating your homes and consuming less energy, that's less CO2 footprint. You're reducing your CO2 footprint, right? So it's a win-win. Those are 3 pointers, or 3 good reasons why you want to keep your filters clean. And less energy, for like the reason number 2, like I said, less energy to cool and heat your home. It costs you less money because your bill is not so high. All right. When it comes to the quality of the filter, now before I go to that, just want to point out, in the event you were to put the filter in the slot, like right there at the unit, this is where you'll do it. The arrow will be pointing this direction. That's the correct way. See the arrow? The arrow is pointing that way. Right? So this is the return. The air goes into the back of the unit, and then it passes through the unit and goes over to the supply. So filters in the back right here, and the air is going that direction. And so the filter, the correct way to put this filter, you slide it in like that. See the arrow? Like that. You slide it in like that, slide it all the way in. Obviously, you're going to make sure you have the correct size, right? Whatever size you take out. You want to like check on the filter itself. So here's the size of this particular filter. But obviously this filter right here is like way too big for this unit, because you can see, make sure you get the right size. And you replace it with the right exact size. And this video is pretty much geared towards do-it-yourselfers, not pros, because pros, you know this stuff already. This is too big, but this is the orientation which you'll put the filter if you were putting it in the back of the unit right here. Right? That's the direction of the airflow. It's going into the unit and out. Okay. When it comes to the quality of the filter, these are MERV 8s or MERV 10s. These are pretty good. The thing is that most people want to, change or increase the thickness of the filter media or the quality of the filters, but they don't take into consideration the airflow restrictions, because not all systems is designed and can handle the restriction from a filter like this. So you might put a filter like this into your AC unit, as opposed to having the fiberglass or the cheaper ones that has less filtration, but then the AC unit will suffer because it's not able to handle that resistance from this material, right? So you got to make sure before you upgrade your filter to a higher MERV, right? A higher MERV means higher filtration, more particles has been filtered out or will be filtered out, but that equals more restrictions on the airflow into the AC unit. And if the AC unit is not strong enough, if your design is not able to withstand that, if you've got an older system, you may want to stay away from putting filters like this because, you know, you kind of like defeats the purpose. It will filter the air more, but you'll get less airflow, and then your system may have issues, okay? So yeah, I think that's pretty much it for this. I mean, pretty straightforward. You know, close this video off. If you like it, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, do so right now. I'm out.